Another episode of the High Altitude Show. I'm your host with the most, Dr. VOA, aka Book of Alpha Running, the often imitated, never duplicated, Don of the Alpha Sphere. What's good with you, my brethren? I appreciate y'all being in the joint with me in the battlefield for the real, the Alpha Sphere. What up, brethren? Shout out to the homie Richard McDowell Jr. What up with your brother? First on deck, Jake Plump, Meticulous Mind in the building, Infamous Retro, what's up? Oh, Stacks is on deck. Von Wick, what up with you, man? Shoot your shot, it's for sure. Do that all day. Action Jackson, what up with you, man? Almighty M is in the building. KO to Kip, what's up with you, man? Q Knox, what's up with you, man? Greg Hoosh, what's up? Alpha G, my brother's in the building. Oreo, what's up with you, man? Quest Love, what's good, man? Appreciate you being in the joint. Big Cam, what up, Cam? Mr. Stay Focused, what up with you, man? J Aries, repping that 251, what up, man? Richard McDowell Jr., appreciate the $10 super chat, bro. Atlas is in the building, man. Global Network, what's good? Andrew Charles, what up, AC? Appreciate you being in the joint, man. Now, you know, man, I had a discussion today, man. I was listening. I was actually chopping it up, man, with a couple of my partners, man. You know, my real partners. You know, I call them my dirt daubers, man. You know what I'm saying? We got some things that we gonna take to the grave with us, man. So I call them my dirt daubers, man. I was chopping it up with a couple of my dirt daubers, man, and we were wondering, you know, we were just bantering back and forth about how so many men seek advice for things that they know already. And they try things that they know don't work for them from past experiences. You see, I'm figuring out what a lot of this whole dating game shit is about. You see what I'm saying? It ain't about getting no women. It's about getting women in a different way than you've got them before. It's about getting women the way he gets women. It's about getting women the way I get women. It's about getting women in a different way, thinking that because you get them in a different way, you're going to have a different result with them. But the result with women always boils down to who you are as a man. T3, what up, man? See what I'm saying? It always boils down to who you are as a man. AV, what up? So today, man, let's talk about, oh, this is the wrong topic, man. My bad, homies, my bad. My bad. Hey, man, I ain't put the right topic up, man. I already talked about this topic yesterday, man. Today's topic is, and I thought I had changed it up, man. Don't lead on my niggas. It's still gonna be a good topic, man. We still gonna touch on some of the things y'all want to talk about, man, when you came in and clicked on that topic. Now, I want to tell y'all like this, man. This shit is about advice versus experience. There's a lot of men who come to this platform and listen to a whole bunch of different types of content looking for advice. But I've come to realize through having consultations with these dudes and all that shit, man, they are seeking advice for shit that they've already experienced. Like, if you've gone through hell and hot water with a broad, and she's a certain type of female, you already know. See, when you tell me that you've been with the woman and she's done dirt, and then you got back with her and she did more dirt, and then you got back with her and she did more dirt, I don't even understand why in the hell you consulted me. Experience has showed you what you ought to do. So it pains me when a man comes to me and he's been going through some shit with the same broad over and over again for years, and he still has the audacity to ask me what the hell he's supposed to do. You know, what the hell am I supposed to do? You know, I love her, and how in the hell do you love a woman that been bad to you, man? How do you love someone who's treated you badly? You're thinking like a female. You're thinking like the type of female who stay with a man who beats her. That's how you thinking. Woman does dirt on you. Woman has a baby on you. Woman cheat on you with her ex. Woman cheat on you with her baby dad. A woman cheat on you with the man she work with. And you still talking about what you supposed to do? You got to listen to your experience, man. Listen, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I know my shit. When it comes to this altitude, man, and I put this and I put this on everything. And I ain't gonna say it ain't nobody in the world, but there ain't nobody on this particular platform that can tell you how to become the most alpha version of yourself better than I can. I know my shit when it comes to becoming the most alpha version of yourself. Believe me, I know it. But there are some other things, even in that realm, that you've already experienced. So if I come and tell you to have the strongest relationship with the Most High, you need to be a Christian and go to church. You already know that you don't feel strong when you're a Christian and you go to church. You already know you feel weak. You already know you feel subservient. You already know that you feel feminine. You already know as a man you don't want to turn the damn other cheek. But still you have these questions because you don't trust your life. Hey man, if you don't trust nothing else in the world, you got to trust what life shows you. You understand? You got to trust what life shows you. Because I'm going to tell you, the same thing life showing you, if your great-great-granddad had the same situation, I promise you, life showed his ass the same thing. See, life don't change. The lessons that life teaches you don't change. Life gonna teach you the same lesson in 1815 as it taught you in 1915, as it taught you in 2015, as it gonna teach you in 2115. Life is gonna teach you the same lessons about the same scenarios because the nature of people don't change. So whenever you're dealing with people in your life and you've already had an experience, so let's say a man tells you, I had a client, man, and he had consulted with some other guys, and they was telling him, man, you got to quit these women cold turkey. You got to quit these women cold turkey. You just got to leave them alone cold turkey. Yeah, that's good advice in principle. But a man who feels like he needs women, he can't just quit them cold turkey. See, let me tell you the difference between me and some of these other cats. I ain't gonna call no name because I ain't never had no consultation with none of them. But I'm just telling you from clients that I have that have already spoken with these other cats. I don't care what their credentials are. I don't give a damn how many books they've written. I don't care about none of that. All the books you've written don't measure up to me having a strong relationship with the Most High. You can be the most celebrated author in the world, but if your relationship with the Most High ain't stronger than mine, you still can't help a man heal his life better than I can. God heals. Books don't. So, man came to me, man, and said everybody would tell him he need to leave the women alone. He had 3 women in his life. You know what I'm saying? And they all served a specific purpose. And they would say, man, you care too much about these women. You just got to leave them alone. You got to cut them all off, cold turkey. And so when he hit me up, I was like, yeah, in principle, that's a good thing to do. That's a hell of a place to start. But I'm going to be honest with you, brother. Just from what you told me, I know for a fact that you can't just leave these women alone. You see the value that they bring to your life. The only man who can just cut all women off is a man who ain't got no value being brought to his life by women. And sex ain't no value. You can do that with Mama Palmer and her $5. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about value. Value as far as other areas of life that they enhance. So I taught that man how to scale back on these women. It's a process. You have to put it on paper. You have to sit down and tell you and write down what the hell it is that you getting, what you not getting, the detriments, the benefits, and you have to compare them and you have to scale them out. You understand what I'm saying? Now I ain't gonna go too much in detail because I know the other creators being here listening, man. Before you know it, man, they be trying to do consultation with my principles. You understand? My principles, man, are based on a life of trial and error. Positive experiences, negative experiences, near-death experiences, near-murder experiences, just every type of experience you can never think of, man, I've already seen it all. There ain't shit that I ain't seen. You understand? There's literally nothing that I haven't seen. And that's not a positive thing, so I'm not bragging about it. Some of that shit I wish I could put back where it was and take it out of my brain. I'm scarred by some of the shit that I've seen, brothers, to be honest with you. But that's what the Most High wanted to embed in me. So no matter what a man brought to me, I could have some insight on it. I'm not talking about what I've heard. I'm talking about what I've seen with my own eyes, brothers. I have seen some shit that will blow and drive a normal man crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the first to admit, man, I have issues. You understand? I have issues. You got a lot of boys who come on here that got very good backgrounds, man. They ain't had no trouble in their life. They ain't never been in trouble. They good boys. And good boys are good. If you want to be a good boy, if your whole life has been a good boy, and you want to see how to continue to be a good boy, yes, go talk to the good boys. But if you'd have had a situation in your life that was fucked up, or you got one now that's fucked up, you need to talk to somebody that has some fucked up situations in their lives. Can't no good boy tell you how to get through no fucked up situation, brothers. I'm telling you the truth. You understand? And that's the reality of it, man. So I'll be the first to admit to y'all, man, I got issues. Hey, man, to be cold as I am on a broad, man, you gotta have issues. You gotta have mental issues to be this pimpish, to be this dumbed up. Like, you have to have issues. Like, I ain't quite right, man. I ain't wired right. If it wasn't for the Most High, man, I'd probably be fucking suicidal and homicidal at the same time right now. And that's why I speak on the Most High so much, man. Because these boys ain't never had no need for him. They life been good. That's why they feel like they can advise you on things, because they ain't been through shit. You know, it's a funny thing where a man feels like he's better equipped to advise somebody on something because he ain't been through shit. Well, fool, the people that want advice from you, they want advice because they going through some shit. And when have you gone through it? When have you seen it? When have you experienced it? You know, I'm telling you the reality of it, man. We live in a world, man, where everybody wants to know how to get something done. Everybody wants to know how to take the easy route. Everybody wants to know how to build something the easy way. But I'm telling your ass right now, it ain't no easy way. Ain't no easy way. You got to live your life and learn from your life. That's why when a man tell me, man, he married for the 5th time, man, I be like, man, you're a damn fool. What kind of nigga married for the 5th time? The 5th time, nigga? Man, you crazy. I can't respect the intelligence of a man that's married for the 5th time. Hell, I can't respect the intelligence of a man that's married for the 2nd time. You know what I'm saying? Any man who's married for the 2nd time has to admit that he was a damn fool to get married the 2nd time. I ain't never met a man who was married twice who didn't admit he was a damn fool the 2nd time. Especially if the second one ended in divorce. Now, while he in it, he's still holding out hope. He don't want to jinx it. So he might not say it, but let a man go through his 2nd divorce. Man, he gonna say he's a bigger fool the 2nd time than he ever been in his life. And then you get to the 3rd, 4th, 5th time. Nigga, how in the hell are you married for the 4th or 5th time? I don't give a damn what's going on in your life. The way that turned out for you, come on, man. I ain't never seen it. I can't understand the logic in there. See, so you got men who are giving advice on shit that they don't know about, that they have no inkling about, that they have no idea about. See, I'm going to be honest with you. There's only a few men on this platform. My brother Manimal Planet being one. What up, Manimal? Manimal being one. Myself being another. Who have given you at least inklings of how we truly deal with women. I'm not talking about some random shit like we just out in public. I'm talking about the women in our lives, women that we have developed some level of personal relationship with. See, niggas don't really want to know how to deal with random women. They just say that on the surface. Everybody want to be about pump and dump. Let me have a rotation. With me deep down inside, niggas want to know how to manage women when they have them in their lives. You niggas can't fool me. I know you want to know how to manage women when you have them in your life. Because every now and then you're going to meet a woman that you feel like is worthy of being more than just sex. You are. And as a man, what you have internally, you are going to want to have a spot for that woman that's based on more than sex because she brings more value to your life than just fucking sex. If not, you're a little ass boy. You're a little boy in a grown man body, because as a mature man, you do not push things to the side that you believe can bring value to your life. That's part of what being successful is. Things that bring value to your life, you fucking include them in your life. You keep them in your life. You enhance your life with them. That's what this is about. So when you come across a woman, man, that has the potential to bring value to your life, man, you don't sit down, man, and be talking about, I'm just going to pump and dump her too. Man, that's bullshit. It's immature shit, and it's come from a man who ain't got no backbone. Come from a man who ain't got no masculinity. Come from a man who lives in fear of loving a woman, of being loved by a woman. Hey, man, let me tell you something, brothers. If you're afraid of being loved by a woman or loving a woman, you're not alpha. You ain't going to be alpha. Shit. Being in a proper situation with females, man, is one of the major parts of being alpha. And so that's what these boys want. They wish they knew how to handle females, so when they get into situations that are more than sex, they won't get caught up and be a beta male simp mangina. Nobody wants to say that, though. Because now the big thing is to say, never want no relationship. Well, tell me this. If you don't want no relationship, see, this is the thing. We can't say we don't want no relationship and then talk about how wonderful other women are, other races of women, other nationalities of women, women in other countries, women in other cities, in other states, and other planets. Hell, we can't sit and say we don't want no relationship, then talk about how amazing those women are as far as relationships go. Niggas don't know how to deal with women here, but they won't admit that. Nobody wants to admit that they want to know how to deal with. You notice I didn't say handle. I haven't used the word handle once, because they don't want to know how to handle women here. They want to know how to deal with women here. They want to know how to control women here. They want to know how to dominate women here. That's what they want to know. Everybody wants to know that. And you got boys out here giving advice about women, man. You can look at them and tell they ain't never dominated nothing in their lives, man. Nigga can't even dominate his own lust. So I don't care what advice I give you. As cold as I am with this shit, brother, it don't matter what advice I give you. If that advice goes against something that you've experienced in your own life, never take my advice over your experience, ever. I don't care what nobody says. And see, I don't even care what that experience, what their advice has done for them in their lives. You don't try it because you already have experience in that area. You already have experience in that area. We're all individual men. We all have individual taste. We all have individual desires. We all have individual detriments to our character and individual benefits to our character. So we all have to live our lives based on how that individuality affects the environment around us. And motherfuckers won't tell you that. They just want to tell you everybody need to wear this, or everybody need to do this, or everybody need to work out like this, or everybody need to eat this, or everybody need to do that. Hey man, there are benefits to everything and there are detriments to everything. Our Bank 09, what's good with you, brother? What's good, kinfolk? Appreciate the country, cuz. I give you a perfect example. This whole diet shit. Everybody on this vegan kick right now. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're a nigga that wanna have a cold physique, your ass ain't gonna get no cold physique being vegan. I can tell you that shit now. Now, if you already got a cold physique, you can maintain it being vegan. But if you ain't got no cold physique, I promise you, your ass ain't gonna build one being vegan, brother. I'm just being 100 with you. You are not gonna build a cold physique. I'm talking about some. You're not gonna build the body of a Greek god, nigga, on a vegan diet. You're just not gonna do it. I don't care what nobody say. Show me a cat man that got a cold physique and he vegan. He built that motherfucker and he wasn't vegan. Now there is one exception. The one exception is the ectomorph, the hard gainer. If you just having a hell of a time gaining weight, yeah, you can pull that shit off and build a pretty impressive physique because you can load up on carbs on a vegan diet. Like you can carb your ass up. And if your metabolism is so high you can't gain no weight at all, then yeah, you could possibly, but your workout gonna have to be cold. You gotta know what the fuck you're doing in the gym. But man, you cannot do it if you're not an ectomorph. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else, because on a vegan diet, your carbs are gonna always outweigh your protein. You're gonna always have a shitload of carbs because everything vegan is carbs. Of course, damn near everything has protein in it. There ain't much that don't have protein in it. But in trace amounts. But there's almost nothing you can eat that doesn't have protein. But let's say you eat a fucking banana. I don't give a fuck how much protein banana got in. That motherfucker all carbs. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you eat some rice. I don't give a goddamn how much little bit of protein you can find in rice. That shit all carbs. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at a sweet potato. Got a little bit of protein in it, quite a bit of potassium. That motherfucker all carbs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, the thing is this right here, man. If you like, pretty much if you're an ectomorph, all you gotta do is fucking overeat. I call it ectomorph, man, the easy way out. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas got the easy way out, man. They ain't got to do nothing but just eat a shitload of food. Everybody else, we eat as much food at ectomorph, man. We fat as hell. We can't work out enough, man, to work that shit out, man. Eat like an ectomorph. So now there are tremendous health benefits to a plant-based diet. But me, myself, I think going to extremes is just a part of taking bad advice. You know what I'm saying? If meat was terrible to eat, the Most High wouldn't have made provision for what meats to eat in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? The book of Leviticus and the book of Deuteronomy. I think it's Leviticus chapter 11. I think it's chapter 11. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. But Leviticus chapter 11, man, talks about all the meats we can eat, all the meats we can't eat. There will be no provision there if meat with this terrible shit. It's just got to be raised the right way. It's got to be prepared the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be fed the right things. So when people talk about listen, no diet is healthy if you're going to eliminate any particular food source. That motherfucker ain't the healthiest diet. The majority of people who have enhanced their lives on the vegan diet, man, were fat. You know, they were either fat or sick. Like motherfuckers that's already ripped and lean, ripped to shreds, they rarely change what they're doing. If you got a perfect physique in your mind, if your physique is cold, you rarely change what you're doing. Now there are some vegans. There's a vegan bodybuilder, Torrey Washington, man. I've been following him, man. So he has a YouTube channel, man. He don't upload much on YouTube, but he be banging on IG. So his name is Torrey Washington, man, and he started off. He built his body as a meat eater, though. You know what I'm saying? He built his body as a meat eater, and he just maintained it when he went vegan. So if you just can't build an amazing physique from square one on a fucking vegan diet. You know what I'm saying? But that's just one example. Another example is this whole thing about, how you got to dress to get a woman. You know what I'm saying? How you got to dress to be successful. Let me tell you something. Until a nigga like Master P, you know what I'm saying? Until a nigga like, let's say Jay-Z, until a nigga like Birdman, until a nigga like, my homie that owned the 10 liquor stores in the city, until a nigga like that I know is from the turf, tell me that in order to become successful, he had to do that. Because I'm going to be honest with you. A nigga can't tell me how to dress for success if his ass ain't at least a multimillionaire. If you ain't at least a multimillionaire, motherfucker, you don't know success. Your ass ain't successful. I'm talking about business-wise. You're not successful in business, nigga, if you're not at least a multimillionaire. Why the fuck would I listen to you tell me how to dress for success, or how to talk for success, or what to drive for success, or where to go for success if you're not a multimillionaire? It's impossible. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Shit, there's a few cats on YouTube that's banging out quite well, man. I ain't never seen them in a suit. You know what I'm saying? The homie Chris Jones Pump Chasers, man, I ain't never seen that nigga in a suit. Ever. You know what I'm saying? He jump clean when he go to the club, but all through the day, man, he ain't wearing ever Pump Chasers gear. You understand? Just every time he vlogging, going to the bank, going anywhere, going to make a deal, he got Pump Chasers gear on. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing you have to understand, man. You have to look at your life. Motherfuckers be trying to get you to not listen to people, but I'm telling you, listen to whoever you want to listen to, but before you take their fucking advice and apply it to your life, look at your life first. Look at the shit around you. Look at what you've seen. Look at what you know. And then compare that shit to their advice. And then that's how you know if a nigga really know what he talking about or not. Because half of these boys don't know what they talking about, man. And I ain't knocking nobody hustle, none of that. But I just know half of them don't know what the hell they talking about. That's why everything sounds so repetitive. That's why it sounds like everybody saying the same shit. That's why so much content theft going on. That's why so much of that shit going on. Because nobody really knows shit. Niggas are just well spoken. That's all you hearing, man. So, I say this, man. When you thinking about your own life, man, the decisions you make can either enhance your life for years to come or fuck it up and set you back years. So these are some real serious decisions, man, that we all making with our lives. And it don't matter what your age is, man, or none of that. We making real tough decisions based on our lives, man. Real tough decision. Phil, what up, man? China White, what's good, shawty? So, we have to keep in mind that everything you hear is not meant for you, even though it may work for someone. Like old folk used to say, man, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Now, I don't know why in the fuck you would want to skin a cat, but that's what they say. There's more than one way to skin a cat. And so I say, find your way. And when you hear somebody talking about your way, yes, that is some advice you can probably adhere to. But if I'm saying something that's the opposite of how you see it or the opposite of how you've seen it, don't listen to me on that particular topic, dog. Even though it may be right for me and someone else, if it's not right for you, don't take heed to it. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings, man, by telling me, hey, BOA, I seen that work another way in my life, man, so I'm gonna stick to my way. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings, nigga. I ain't gonna call you dumb. I'm gonna call you smart. That's why when it come to talking about spirituality, man, you see, man, I don't let nobody come in here and talk to me about spirituality. You ain't got to agree with me, but you ain't finna come in here and have no debate with me on spirituality, not in the alphasphere. Feel how you want to feel. Go apply that shit to your life. But when it comes to you coming in here talking directly to, hey man, talk to the chat. Don't come in here talking directly to me. We're not finna have no discussion about spirituality. I don't care what no nigga feel about spirituality. When it comes to spirituality and my connection to the Most High, that comes from my relationship with the Most High. No nigga can tell me nothing about that. Because I've been living that too long. You understand? I've been living that too long. I've been having too many experiences with the Most High. He's shown himself to be real too many damn times in my life. So when you come here talking to me about something, I don't want to hear it, man. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter how many books you read. That's another thing. I don't take spiritual advice from niggas, man. I'm not looking for no spiritual advisor. You know what I'm saying? I have a direct connection to the Most High, so I don't need a spiritual advisor. And I ain't trying to go for it. So, you know, man, and another thing, man. I don't know what the hell be going on IG, man. I ain't really too hip to IG, man. I just really started posting on there, man. I ain't even got 100 posts on there yet, man. I think I post pretty regularly, but nigga be posting 2-3 times a day, so I guess not. Hey, man, I don't understand what's going on, man. But I don't want a whole bunch of fucking DMs, man. I don't want motherfuckers just every day. I got people, man, that be sending me DMs every day. Hey, man, I don't want that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It just be random posts about everything, man. Half of that shit, man, I wouldn't even click on it if I saw it. And I hate to just start blocking niggas, man, but you know, hey man, I don't want all that shit. Send that shit to somebody else, dog. I don't want all that shit, man, coming to my inbox, man. Every day I got 4-5 different inbox, man, niggas just sharing random shit off IG. Nigga, I don't be on IG like that surfing around. And the thing is, this is the thing. 99% of the shit that y'all send me, I don't even click on it. So it's just shit that I have to see in there. You know what I'm saying? I got to see it. I got to delete it. Hey man, hey bro, look. I know how y'all get down, man, but for real, I ain't with it. And another thing, man, and this is some real talk right here. I know what other people do, but I'm gonna tell you like this. Don't come in and don't DM me no fucking question about your life, man. You understand? Because 9 times out of 10, I've covered that shit in my content already. And if I haven't covered it in my content, if you want to talk to me, man, about some shit going on in your life, man, you got to book a consultation, man. I don't just have random time. I don't do, my email ain't open to just hit me up and ask me questions about your fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Because technically speaking, with the amount of content I give up, I'm perfectly well within. If I didn't give up no content, I'm well within my rights. But with the amount of content I drop, man, I'm well within my rights to say, hey man, don't hit me up on no personal shit talking about your life, brother. You know what I'm saying? That game is to be sold, not told. If you need game outside of, if you need information outside of what I already drop or what I already give, man, you got to hit me up on the private, bro. You know, and that's just real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't take it the wrong way, but if you do, shit, you just take it the wrong way. But that's just how it is, man. You know, I don't get down like that, man. So there's a lot of cats who do. You know what I'm saying? They let you hit them up in their email and you know, hit them up and do all that, man. But that ain't me, bro. And then another thing, if you ask me questions in my chat or in my comments, I'm not gonna do a video on your question. Like getting video questions, that's a courtesy. That's a benefit that I give my patrons. So if you're not on Patreon, I'm not gonna answer your damn question. That's just the truth of the matter. You know what I'm saying? Like if I answer your question randomly, why in the hell, it ain't no benefit to my patrons anymore if I just answer random questions. And I'm gonna be honest with you, some of you niggas have some good questions, some very good questions, but I gotta stick to the script. I gotta stick to what's right. And what's right is I can't give you for free what other men have joined and support on a monthly basis to receive as a benefit. You see what I'm saying? So these are just some things, man, I feel I need to put out there, man, because, you know, I don't know how nobody else does it, man, but me, myself, man, I try to keep it fair and 100, and I try to prioritize, you know, my most staunch supporters. You know what I'm saying? So if you come through and listen to my content, I appreciate that. But my supporters who come through and listen to my content and drop super chats, they take precedence over you. My supporters who come through and listen to my content and drop super chats and join Patreon, they take precedence over them. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes, man. Shit. Look at it like, when you go, when you buy a brand new car, when you spend a certain amount of money at the dealership, man, then they give you all kind of discounts and shit and all that. Look at it like a casino. You go in there and put your little card in, man, and they comp you rooms and shit like that and meals and all that. Look at it like that. It's that type of thing, man. So, I say this to you, man. There's advice and there's experience. But never, my brothers, I'm telling you, you will never win if you allow someone's advice to overthrow the knowledge and information you've gained from your own experiences. You understand? Like a nigga can't tell me to, like, hey man, ain't that wrong with sleeping with other men's wives? Nigga can't tell me that. I ain't got my ass kicked too many times, man. I'm talking about the Most High. The Most High has kicked my ass too many times for doing that throughout my life. So you can't tell me that ain't nothing wrong with that. My experience has shown me something is wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? The word of the Most High has shown me there is something wrong with that. And that's the reality of it, man. I say, man, life is long, but life is short. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're 20 right now, it seems like you got forever to fucking live. But you're going to wake up in like 10 years, you're going to be 50. You know what I'm saying? It's going to seem like 10 years, but it's going to be 30. So life is long, but it passes quickly. And every day you spend going against your own experiences, man, the whole purpose of living is to learn from your experiences. And if you're not doing that, man, then you're wasting time. You know what I'm saying? You're wasting plenty of time. That's why I don't try to give advice on shit that I'm not experienced in. I can't give you no advice on, man, how to treat your wife. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't give you no advice on being trapped in the marriage laws. I can't give you no advice on that. I can't give you no advice on how to be, the perfect monogamous man. I can't give you no advice on that shit. I don't know nothing about it. Honestly, I don't know nothing about it, man. I can't give you no advice on how to cook pork ribs, make pork ribs tender. Nigga, I don't eat pork. I can't give you no advice on that shit. You understand? I can't tell you how to deadlift 5 plates because I don't do stupid ass exercises like deadlift. You know what I'm saying? Not heavy barbell deadlift. I don't do dumb ass exercises like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you deadlifting heavy, man, you dumb as shit. Your joint's gonna be fucked up, I'm telling you. If you deadlifting more than 3 plates, more than 3 plates on each side, and you continue to do that shit, man, your joint's gonna be fucked up, nigga. You're gonna be like Ronnie Coleman. I can't tell you nothing about doing dumb shit like that, so I don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you about some pull-ups and chin-ups. I can tell you the benefits of chin-ups versus pull-ups. I can tell you why I recommend chin-ups over pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you why a lot of these boys don't do push-ups for chest no more. I can tell you why they don't. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you why push-ups is one of the most effective exercises on the planet for chest. For pecs, push-ups is one of the most effective, but I can tell you why most niggas don't do it no more. Just watch them do push-ups. Watch they form. You know what I'm saying? Watch their rep speed. Watch everything they doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Even with squats, man, if you go past 3 plates on squats, man, I'm telling you, your fucking joints can't handle it. Let's look at it like this. Because I see Esso saying I'm hating on deadlift. Nah, bro, I'm telling you the real on deadlift. If you got to wrap your fucking knees can't take it. If you got to wrap your fucking elbows when you bench, your fucking elbows can't take it. So we ain't talking about your muscles. We talking about your fucking joints. You can deadlift 5 plates, but your fucking joints can't take it. Your muscles are always gonna be able to outlift your joints. Always. And you know what you can't wrap? Your fucking hips. You can't wrap your hips. That's why Ronnie Coleman looking the way he looking. You can't wrap them hips. You can't wrap that fucking spine. You can put that little belt on, but you can't wrap that spine, homie. You know what I'm saying? Especially that cervical spine. You can't wrap that cervical spine, man. You loading up that shit on the back of your shoulders, on the back of your neck, and you gonna drop down with 4 or 5 plates on me? Your joints can't take that shit. I promise you. Keep lifting that shit. When you get by 60, you're gonna be fucked up. I can guarantee it. This is not no. This is not even a fucking possibility. This is a fact. Keep lifting that heavy shit. 4 plates, 5 plates on each side. I promise you, your shit gonna be fucked up when you get by 60, maybe even 50. That's just the reality of it, man. The human joint system is not meant to lift that shit. So of course your muscles gonna be able to outlift it, man. Listen, bro, you're talking to a nigga, man, who's in. I ain't even played football in college, but you know what I was doing in the weight room in college, man? I was doing 225 for 32 reps. I was in the. Them niggas was getting ready to go off to the draft to get ready for the combine. Man, I was in there outlifting the fucking offensive lineman, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to lift the weight. I've been doing that shit forever. It's nothing to lift the weight. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, it's nothing. I go in cold. I go in cold and throw 225 up 25 times. Cold as shit. So we talking about, for me, nigga, that was warm up weight. So are you talking to a nigga that done lifted heavy before? You know what I'm saying? Because you know if I'm warming up with 225, throwing it up like that, you know where I'm going on the bench. You understand what I'm saying? And I got the fucking shoulder and elbow pain to show for that shit right now. So I'm telling you niggas what I know from my experience, man. That's the reality of it, man. You know, that shit is just a fact. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't me. I ain't knocking nothing. I'm saying, man, if you want to lift it, if you want to ego lift, that shit is ego lifting. Because your muscles are gonna lift more than your joints. And so when you push your muscles all the way to the extreme, knowing that your joints can't take it, man, it's overlifting, man. You're gonna kill yourself, bro. And if you want to see what that shit looks like, man, go look at Ronnie Coleman. You know what I'm saying? Look at Ronnie Coleman right now. Look at Ronnie Coleman in look at him in the Olympia 2003. Look at what he looked like when he won the Olympia in 2003, and then look at what he looked like right now. And I'm telling you, if nothing, and then look at his heaviest lifts. Look at when he squatted 800 pounds. Look at when he deadlift. I think he deadlift something crazy like 7 plates or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Look at when he did those lifts. I mean, look when he popped out of those lifts. You know what I'm saying? And homie say the only thing he regret is that he didn't squat. I think he did it 2 reps. He say only thing he regrets is that he didn't squat it 3 times. Now you around here, man. He came back. He can barely walk, bro. So I'm just giving some advice, man, on certain shit. You know, and even cats on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? If you follow Pump Chasers, man, you remember probably last year sometime, man, Chris' back was fucked up. But you know why his back was fucked up? Doing ego shit in the gym, ego lifting in the gym. You know what I'm saying? That shit does not work, bro. So anyway, man, I don't want to stay on that too long, man. You know, I don't want to feel that too long, man. Yeah, you got to watch them joints, man. You know, listen, bro, I'm not saying don't do the lifts, but I'm saying, man, instead of trying to keep going up and up and up on the lifts, focus on like if you're on 4 plates now, man, don't go past 4 plates. Focus on doing 4 plates, man. Focus on slowing down the reps. You know, focus down on time under tension. You know what I'm saying? If you can focus on time under tension on a movement like the deadlift, on a heavy ass movement, man, focus on time under tension. That's how you get the benefits from lifting. Time under tension. That's why if you're doing, like I got a regimen, man, I'm about to start showing y'all, man, that I created, man, where you start off. I'll show it to y'all, man. It's cold, but hey, man, you work to failure. You fucking train to failure. Like you fucking train to failure. And I don't even know what my 1 rep max is, man. I never knew what my 1 rep max was because I don't want to get under some shit that's so heavy I can only lift it 1 time. It's too damn heavy if I can't lift it but 1 time. Listen, man, there is no physiological benefit from lifting any weight 1 time. You know, it's ego shit. It's competition shit. And I never been in a powerlifting meet. So, you know, that's just what it is, man. Man, that nigga Supernatural say Griselda Records save rap music. Man, I don't even know what the hell you talking about, man. Brown Hornet, what's up, brother? Appreciate the $5 super chat. I'm gonna say gotta make a drop for this premium content. No doubt, bro. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, last done, man, say he was 16 trying to get bounced, so he got to the point he was squatting 3 plates, fucked up his knees. Because I'm telling you, man, now if you want to see the perfect example, if you want to see the perfect example of lifting and how to maintain, go look at Dexter Jackson. Motherfucking Dexter Jackson about 50. Nigga finna compete in the Olympia this year at 50. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he just fucking won the Arnold. And that boy looking like he might win this shit at 50. You know what I'm saying? I think he may be 48, 48, 49. But at 48, 49, man, that boy been competing, man, for about 20, 25, 30 years. He been competing forever. And you know what? He's still getting it in. But you know what he don't do? Heavy bullshit lifts. He don't do none of that shit. Outlasted Jay Cutler, outlasted Ronnie, outlasted Dorian, outlasted Flex, outlasted all the bodybuilders that who ever had a name. He outlasted. No bodybuilder has been a professional bodybuilder longer than Dexter Jackson. Dexter Jackson. No one has had a longer career. And you know what he does? He incorporates machine work into his shit. You're gonna see him working on a preacher curl. You're gonna see him working on the fucking the Smith machine. You're gonna see him working on the Hammer Smith machines and Hammer Strength machines. You know why? Because he understands his fucking joints can't take what his muscles can. And you know, and that's top notch right there, man. So shout out to the homie Dexter Jackson, man. I be keeping up with him, man. I hope he win that thing so he can go ahead and retire, man, with his last one. You know, with that boy Sean out, man. With that allegation, man, he ain't gonna be able to compete. They suspended him from the shit, from bodybuilding altogether. So I say, man, just check that out, man. BOA, check them out. Real Rappers back with Sell the Records. Can't wait, man.